that stage where you're like, you're ready for the next thing, and maybe it's time to build and manage a group. Okay, everybody with me still? Just want to make sure. So good. All right. So so we have that, right? And then we look at the fact that we have Google Plus. Now, a lot of people discount Google Plus, right? But why don't you go check it out? See if your target exists. Okay? Just type it in, do the search, see if the target exists. Okay, very easy to do. You just go into communities, you can go into everything, you know, and just sort of get a flavor. Sometimes everything's a little overwhelming, and you're like, oh, I get it. All my people are here. And what's interesting is you could take maybe some of your best clients, and you could go, you know, look for them inside Google+. Take some of your top clients and look for them in LinkedIn, and it'll tell you what groups they hang out in. It'll tell you what communities they hang out in. There's a ton of data there when you do a little bit of analysis on that, right? And so you can look at it where your network is networking, with or without you, okay? And that may be where you're missing some of the mark. Okay, good stuff. Okay, and then there's social mobile, right? How many people are hanging out on maybe Instagram? Right? And how many people are actually utilizing mobile devices? And so this is obviously not just a wave of the future, it's the wave of now. So we want to understand when you build your community, what do you have to take into consideration? Is your website, maybe you have a situation. We just had a client with this last week that came to us and said, hey, listen, I'm doing okay on Facebook and Twitter and some LinkedIn and our blog, but we're just not converting. And so we tested their site and it wasn't responsive, which means it couldn't be properly displayed on mobile. So here all of a sudden they've got a nice audience that's engaging with them, and that when they went for the call to action to convert them, they'd go to the website and it didn't properly display on mobile. Well, if it doesn't properly display on mobile, how are they going to take the next step? They've got to wait till they get home and remember to go on their laptop, right? So very, very, very cool. All right, yes, Paul, you can borrow that phrase, the wave of now. Okay, so the wave of now. Right? Yeah, 80% of searches on mobile. You got it. So now the percentage of consumers who engage with their favorite brands, right? So 23% between the ages of 18 and 29. I thought that would be higher. 39% of consumers ages of 30 to 49 and 38 of over 50. But 87% of people that were surveyed indicate that online social engagement with a brand positively impacts their likelihood, right, to purchase, right?